Hello, everybody. It's me, Kelly, and Steve.
Yep.
Long time no see. Both of us together here. It's been about a week, almost 2 weeks, maybe. I don't know. Was I in Wednesdays?
I don't know. I know I've hijacked your channel a few times.
Yeah, that was on Sundays, though. Yeah. Anyway, Steve needs a haircut. He's got huevos. Huevos? Yeah. Because I like to pull his hair when it gets that long. Come here, boy. Anyway, okay. We want to talk about this. I know it's been talked about a lot, but I want to hear his view. We started talking about it before we got on camera. I said, cut, hold it for the video, because I guess we're seeing a little bit different on it, but a little bit the same too. I mean, I agree, but I also disagree with certain things about, what was his name? The gorilla.
I don't know. I don't know the gorilla's name, but...
Harambe? I forget his name. Yeah, something like that.
But they killed the gorilla because a kid got into the pen, and instead of punishing the parents or anything like that, they decided to kill the gorilla. Now, I haven't seen what the gorilla did to the kid, but in my opinion,
the
parents
you should have watched it before this.
Take care of their kids a little better. I mean, if it's a teenager or whatever that gets away from the parents and decides to climb over a fence to get into a cage, that's not the zoo's fault.
Here's where I feel it's the zoo's fault, because it happened before, more than once. I know it happened definitely once years back. The guy's like in his 30s now and married, got kids, and what was his name, Levan or something like that. But it happened before. You think that they would make it to where nobody could get into there. I mean he climbed up over. I don't know. I didn't get to see. No, it wasn't the same zoo.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You know, you got big, giant animals in there that are dangerous. Yeah. They are dangerous.
Well, they build the walls to keep the animal inside there. And they build it high enough so where people can still see the animal, but not happen to fall into it too easy.
Well, yeah, well,
so
he was apparently telling his mom he was going to go to the water, and she kept saying, no, you're not. What was he, 2 years old or 4? No, he was 4. He was 4. And there was this one, I'm not even going to get into that topic, because that just falls on bullshit right there. And I'll tell you after we get off. But I find it the mother's fault, and I find it the zoo's fault. They need to make it better equipped for nobody able to get over it, or it's going to take a lot for them to get over, like the little boy falling. And I blame it on the mother for the zoo for the way the thing's built, where kids are able to get in. The mother for not holding on to that child. He could have been a child. There could have been somebody abducting children. He could have been abducted. He's lucky to even be alive, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't think at all it was the gorilla's fault. I think the gorilla was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, you know. And I feel that things happen for a reason, but I feel they took it. How do I say this? I feel that they didn't take enough time. You know what I'm saying? Take enough time to say, oh, you know, is this child in danger? They just assumed right away that the child was in danger. But if you would have seen the video, you haven't seen it yet. I did. I've seen it 2 or 3 times. It's got the gorilla in the corner with the baby, with the little boy, like in the corner, like protecting him.
Yeah.
He put it behind him. And then all of a sudden he takes the child's arm. And this is a 400-pound gorilla.
Yeah.
Takes the child's arm and slings the child. Doesn't let go of it. Slings the child through the water and is basically running with like you would run, like a dog would run with pork chop. It would pick it up, a big giant pork chop, and pick it up and drag it. He was dragging it from one end to the other. And I know, and everybody started screaming, the crowd, and that made, you know, agitated the gorilla. So
yeah,
I don't know. The gorilla was under agitation. Now, they could have sedated him, but being half sedated, the gorilla's not going to think correctly. I mean, he could kill the kid. He could have killed the kid.
Yeah.
I think they were worried about the can't even talk.
Being dragged.
The gorilla slamming the baby up against. I heard that somebody said he slammed him up against the wall, and I'm like, I didn't see that. And if that is out there, let me know, because I feel that it's a sad situation. I don't feel that the gorilla needed to be killed.
Yeah.
I don't. I feel that it's a big man, a man. How do they feed the gorilla? Why didn't they call the trainer or the person that takes care of that to come in and, I don't know, that's another agitation because he's protecting the little boy, the gorilla was, and if somebody comes in, then maybe I don't know. That's a scary thing, and I think they thought a little bit too quick. They came to a decision too soon. So
yeah, because
that's
my question is, would the gorilla have done the same thing with its own child? Would she have acted the same way?
Oh, yeah.
If that's the case, then that's animal nature.
Yeah, but they didn't want to take chances, I guess. I mean, I'm not, believe me, I'm not for it.
There was one kid that fell into the pen, and the gorilla picked it up and was actually, like, holding it in its arms.
Yeah, that's the one, that's Levon. That's the Levan
That was a different one.
Oh, it was a different one? See?
Yeah, that was...
Okay, point making.
Okay.
Okay, point made on your part. They're seeing this, kids falling into pits. And
yeah,
why don't they make it to where nobody can fall in?
Yeah, I mean, all they gotta do is put clear plexiglass up. However high the wall is, put clear plexiglass the rest of the way up.
Yeah.
You can still see
that's all they gotta do.
the animal through it.
How much does everybody pay to go to the zoo? You know, good $25-$30, right? Per person. They can afford it.
If you have bars, put 2 sets of bars so no one can reach the arm in and get mangled by a tiger or something.
True.
Have, if it's one of those pens that has a little wall around it, put plexiglass up so no one can climb over the wall and into the pen.
Right.
And I mean, this goes for not just your
and they need to have
animals,
whenever you have dangerous.
I'd say all the animals, giraffes, the horses.
Here's another thing. Whenever they have dangerous animals,
I'd say
like that,
all the animals.
Everybody should have somebody on call right there. Okay, I sit here in front of this desk 8 hours a day working. If I can sit here at this desk, somebody could sit there for 8 hours, change shifts. They need to hire people to do that. Somebody that is trained to be able to go in the pen and try to get that. I don't know.
Unless you build it to where they can't get in the pen.
Who?
Unless people.
Well, that too.
Except for the workers. Like I said, if it's a wall, even if it's the gophers, because at the zoo I went to, they have this little circle wall, and inside there was a bunch of little gophers.
Right.
Well, put the plexiglass up so kids can't climb over and play with the gophers.
Thank you.
Because those gophers will defend themselves. They'll bite.
Oh, just thank God it wasn't an alligator he fell in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, speaking of which,
he would have been through. They would have probably shot the alligator right away.
Down near Fort Lauderdale? Down near the Everglades. The cops found 2 alligators munching on human remains.
What?
So they got the alligators separated. This was just happened, I guess, this weekend.
Oh my gosh!
So they got the alligators away, and as a couple of the cops were collecting the evidence and stuff, there was a couple others with automatic rifles protecting them because the alligators were still hanging around.
Oh wow!
Like, what are you doing?
Was
with
it
our
just
lunch?
one person, or
they're still trying to identify who the person is?
They're probably going to kill those anyway and cut them open. That's what normally they would do, to find out who was there.
Yeah.
Got a glare over my head. But yeah. Excuse my hair, everybody.
So.
My
and then
hair
I guess
is just
there's
raggedy
been
today.
some shark attacks lately, and
yeah. I brushed it. I swear I did.
And then
I got some stuff in it.
Did you hear about that one woman that went to Yellowstone? She saw one of these baby bison, so she puts it in the back of her SUV. Well,
isn't that like a?
When she got caught
or something.
When she got caught, they had to put the baby down because since it was around humans and had human scent and everything, the mother was not going to accept it again.
Oh wow!
So they had to put this poor baby animal down
because she put her hands on it.
Because
she
put her
probably
hands on
didn't
it
know
and put it in
though.
the truck.
She didn't know.
Well, wild animals, leave them alone.
No,
they're wild. Okay, they're not domesticated. No matter how cute they look, they're not meant for your house. I mean, trust me, I'd love to have I want an armadillo.
Ew.
The little tank,
what?
the little cute little tank.
They stink.
The only problem is we don't have enough ants in the backyard for it to eat.
Yeah, no, we do. We got plenty of ants back there.
Well, you'll be hungry. After about a week or two, it'll probably go hungry.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it'll probably eat all the ants and then.
No, we won't have. Why would you want an armadillo?
Because I think they're cute. They look like little tanks.
They're freaking ugly.
They're little tanks.
They look like an overgrown roly-poly potato bug.
Yeah, hard shell with little legs.
Excuse me, I have to sit better.
Roll into a ball.
Nah, I'm good. But I'd like to have a pet monkey. They're so cute. They pull hair though.
They pull hair and they fling poo.
Yeah, well, not all of them. Not all of them fling poop. Not all of them do. But, yeah, my hair is just tore up. I've got some chemical, I want to say, not chemical, cream in it. So
But they're not. I mean, they're wild.
Excuse
They're
it.
wild animals. Keep them wild.
Well, just like I was looking at something on YouTube. It was about a guy and his girlfriend. I forget their names. It was years ago, though. They were trying to tame bears or something like that. The bear tamer or something. Well, they had a video to where they got actually, you can hear them screaming.
Oh,
yeah, they both got mauled by the same bear. And they found bits and pieces of the bodies or something. I forget the name of it. If I can find the video, I'll link it in the description below. But yeah, what do you guys think on
why do they try to tame some of the dangerous animals? You'd think they'd try to tame some of the lesser dangerous ones first.
Because it's intriguing. It's like, oh, I can do this. You know, like that one guy, there's a guy that gets bit. I watch a lot of YouTube. I know, too much YouTube. I watched a guy that was making himself get bit by a black mamba, a poisonous snake, a rattle. He lets himself get bit, just a tiny bit, just enough to get his body immune. So now when he gets bit, he doesn't have, kind of like, what is that, Spider-Man?
No.
Yeah, the venom, he's not going to get sick. He's immune to it. His body is immune to it. But I think it's pretty trippy. Like, I always say, how do people know that the black, I spit. How do the people know that the black widow is poisonous? Because they test the spiders on people. There was another YouTube video I seen where the guy was testing he got bit by a black widow and was laying down, getting sick and everything, writing his symptoms down. Like, what the hell? He's lucky he didn't die. Or I don't know, maybe he did. But what does that say? What time?
11. Yeah, 12.
Yeah, we're running a little bit short with time today. I'm logged in working right now. Nobody's called. It's been pretty dead all day.
I gotta look. Speaking of news, I gotta look up that one woman. She went on the Appalachian Trail, I guess, and got lost. And I guess they found. I don't know if they found her remains, but they definitely found her journal. And she was logging every day and how she gave up on life.
Oh, wow. She was lost where, in Yellowstone?
No, somewhere in the Appalachians. I guess there's a trail you can walk, and I guess she wandered off the trail and got lost. Somewhere in the Appalachian Mountains.
Yeah, I was supposed to do a tag video for somebody. I forget who it was. I got it written down somewhere on my little notepad. But, I'm going to do that probably Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure if I'm going to have videos on Saturdays. I do know that they're definitely going to be Wednesday nights with him, and then Sundays is my way in. Saturday's my way in, but Sunday is when I talk about it. But anyway, everybody, go check out my husband. You guys all know that my daughter's made a channel. Go give her a look. Her name is Brianna. It's under Mommy and TJ. I'll leave a link to his and her YouTube channel. Go show him some love. He will subscribe back, and my daughter will as well. She doesn't check YouTube every day, but
I got a message on my cell phone saying something about somebody left me a comment and said that they were a new subscriber, so I gotta go check.
Time.
So I gotta go check.
We got problems.
So I gotta go check out who
did that.
Up. I don't know. Somebody. I got the message while I was at work.
Oh.
It said that somebody made a comment to my video and said. And said that they were new subscribers, so I gotta go check them out and subscribe back.
See if they're when I fill their head to see if they're okay. I'm only kidding. He's got a good channel. Some of the things I don't agree on, I won't let him talk about it on my channel because it causes arguments.
I discuss stuff that needs to be discussed.
A lot of people do that. I think it's called tea time. No, tea time is when it's like celebrities, I believe.
Yeah, well, mine's not necessarily. It's not PC. Because too many people are afraid of what to say, when to say it, and who to say it to. That's my channel to open up discussion, and I try to be nice to everybody.
It's about
I don't want to step on toes.
Okay, everybody, we'll talk to you next Wednesday, and I'll see you Sunday. Don't forget thumbs up and all that good stuff.